This video is brought to you by the 3 Minute Board Game patrons. Keep us independent by supporting us on Patreon. Kia ora koutou and welcome to Star Wars the Deck Building Game, Clone Wars Edition in about 3 minutes. Purchase copy used. There's no solo mode included. It's a game for 2 players, playing time is short, and it's a reasonably simple game. In a galaxy far, far away, there is civil war. A faction backed by the Commerce Guilds is seeking to secede from the Republic. Can the Jedi and their new clone army stop them? The game is head-to-head, and there is 1 winner and 1 loser. Each player has an agreed number of bases, and when each one is destroyed, they're replaced. You lose if your final base is destroyed. Deck building. You start with a preset hand of basic cards and improve them throughout the game. Drafting. You will select cards from a central display to add to your deck. Player turn. Each player has a starter deck and bases. Set the power of the Force tracker between the players with the marker cube on the Republic side. The Separatist player takes the first turn. Cards have a cost in their top left. Stats here and a special ability. Each card also has information for the opposite side player at its bottom. Draw and place 6 cards in the middle of the table, orienting them so each player can see them easily. You will draw and play 5 cards. These ones here are all resource generating cards, and we use those resources to buy Padme and put her in our discard pile. We replace that card in the row. On our next turn, we have 4 attack power. We choose to target an enemy card, defeating it and gaining those benefits. Here that is 4 resources. We have 2 resources on our cards and use 5 of them to buy this ship, and then 1 to buy this neutral droid. Both go to our discard pile. Lastly, we use our Jedi Knight's choice of stat to move the Force 1 step. This is important, as having the Force on your side can gain resources and boost cards. Normally when you play a card, it goes to your discard at the end of the turn. Ships, however, stay out until they get attacked and defeated. They can also provide resources if they start your turn in play. Let's do an attack. Our opponent has an 8 health planet and a 3 health ship. We declare an attack on the base and play these 2 cards for 5 damage. 3 goes on the frigate, destroying it, and 2 go through to the base. Padme has a draw a card ability when played. We did this and drew this ARC Trooper and added him to the attack. He has 3 more damage and a special ability that interacts with the Trooper keyword on our Trooper card to do even more damage, defeating the base. The Separatist player does not draw a new base until the start of their next turn. Why would you like this game? So if this review sounds really familiar, it's because this game has a different version with virtually identical rules. The factions and all the characters do play slightly differently, and you can actually play them mixed and matched if you don't mind some thematic oddities, like Darth Vader fighting Anakin Skywalker. Fundamentally though, it is a deck building game, and it doesn't veer away from the norms of that genre, especially when compared to the similar Star Realms. It does feel much tighter though. I really like that you can blow opponent's stuff up in the middle row and get rewards for it, and there are optional rules for removing neutral cards as well. This is a rare example of someone making an IP-based game inspired by a popular title and actually improving on the game in most areas. As a result, my plays of Clone Wars and the original game have both been tight and enjoyable. It's a really fun, accessible and simple dueling game that would be a big hit for Star Wars fans, but it's good enough to be fun for just about anyone. The best thing about this game is blowing up your opponent's best cards from the draft row. It's always a good time. However, this is a by the numbers solid thematic deck building dueling game. It does very little wrong, but that's all it is. It works well enough within its thematic and commercial limitations, but does zero to push or challenge them. It's good, but safe. Obviously, there's the original game, which we've already reviewed, and Star Realms, which was a huge inspiration. Star Wars The Clone Wars, more like Star Wars The Cloned Game. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe to the channel.